What up, everybody? It's Elliot back with a little talking video. Today we are talking about life. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I've always wanted something more out of life, not the typical 9 to 5, and I've done a lot of things in the past. Let's talk about it. Ooh, hold on. Oh, hold on. But I've always had this feeling I've wanted to be bigger, be something different, not a typical 9 to 5, and I've tried so much stuff. And I just don't want to feel stuck. I don't want to feel like I can't be anywhere in life. Because when you're at a job, you're capped. You make 80K a year, you make 80K a year, that's it. Maybe you can get to 100, but that's it. For most people, that's perfect, but for me, it's not. And it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Growing up, I've always wanted to be successful. I've always wanted to be bigger, do something different. I hated going to school. I hated a job, which I've held a job down for 6.5 years. I've always wanted to work for myself. I've always thought about making more money, building something, being independent, starting a business. I've always felt like I just wanted a better future for myself and not just, stay stuck. I never knew exactly how I was going to do it, but I just knew I wanted to and I wanted more, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to get to that point. Now, about the things that I've tried, don't judge me. It's a lot. I've tried reselling on eBay. I've tried a sauce company, which I'm still doing. I've tried a clothing brand, which I never started. A flooring business, which I just recently started, and I'm still taking side jobs to make that extra money. I've tried YouTube in the past. I've tried TikTok. I've tried gaming, YouTube content, everything. Some of the stuff worked a little, some of it didn't, but I kept trying. I'd rather fail than, never try at all. Now, I will say one thing that's worked out the most for me and I've been consistent with is trading. I've been trading now since like January of 2023. I've finally started getting payouts 2 years in 2025. I've made some money this year in February, but I'm still not all the way there. I'm still working on it. It takes a lot of time to trade. The sauce company too, like it was fun. I'm not a seller. I've realized like I wanted to try so many different things, and then you realize it's not for you. And I know that I'll find the one thing that is for me 100% is trading. I love it, dude. I can sit in front of that chart for hours on hours and stare at a screen and watch candles move up and down, which is ridiculous to me. But I can, and it works for me. Also, my brother's in construction, so the flooring company was cool. He taught me how to do the floor in me and my girlfriend's house. And the other one we remodeled, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Wasn't bad at all. Since I was a kid, I've started several YouTube channels. I have a trading YouTube channel. I had a gaming YouTube channel. I had an audio YouTube channel. I've had TikTok. I have 44,000 on TikTok, but that came from audio stuff because I used to do a bunch of car audio. That's another thing I do. I do car audio. I just do installs for people, but not like an actual business, just installs for friends and stuff. Hold on. Got him. And then that was fun. I still do that actually. I have a couple jobs lined up right now. Oh, come on. But the one thing that's taught me is trading, is that consistency is the only way. And if you start something, you can't just give up on it. You got to be consistent with it. It's the only way that it's going to work. And that's been one of my weak points is once I start something, I realize like I don't like it enough, or it gets frustrating because I'm not patient, bro. Like it doesn't work immediately. And RoboCop, what does that even mean? And then I kind of just give up on it, which kind of sucks, but I'd rather, try it and it fail than never try it at all and possibly miss out on an opportunity or figure out that I like something. Because you don't just want to do something for the rest of your life that you don't like and be stuck just like at a job. Never stay at a job that you don't like because your life will just be miserable. And I've been at UPS for 6.5 years and I kind of love it. I love delivering packages, I'm not going to lie. I love driving all day, stopping at everybody's houses, 100 houses a day or more, delivering some packages. It's pretty fun. I would love to make content out of it, but we're not really allowed to record for obvious reasons. But it gets frustrating whenever you're working hard, but still you're not where you want to be, which is kind of cliche, but it's just how it is. People work really hard at something and you don't really see much results really quick and it gets unmotivating. But you take it from trading. I've been doing it for 3.5 years now and I haven't seen much. Now, obviously other things will work a lot faster than trading. Trading relies, oh my gosh. I just hit a clip. Okay. Trading relies a bunch of mental power and self-reflection, I'd say. And seeing other people succeed too with other things. Some people it makes them jealous, but to me it's more motivating. And I've always loved to have friends that are, successful. And that's why I have a Discord. and I'm in a trading Discord because a lot of people in there are successful. It motivates me to do better with pretty much everything in life. And also with the trading, it gave me hope because I've seen it work. I've had payouts, I've had good days, I've had bad days, I've lost a lot of money, I've made a lot of money, so I've seen it. And it's also stressful because, I want it to work really bad. I want it to pay the bills. And that was my goal for this year, is to have trading pay the bills, which so far it hasn't, but we're still in the beginning stages of this year. Bro, I am hitting some good... Oh! I'm hitting some clips this game, man. Give me one more. Oh. Okay, I am warmed up on this game. But watch, I'm gonna miss the easiest shot ever. Might be good to know earlier. But I am learning that consistency matters more than rushing. So instead of uploading one video a day, that is consistent, but you're gonna get burnt out. If you're doing YouTube, try to upload one video a week, and then once you get used to it, you can maybe go for twice a week. Become more consistent with it. Wake up every morning at the same time. There's small stuff that helps me, especially with trading, I've seen, that could also reflect into other people's lives with that. Getting back to square one, this is another thing that I've tried that I'm forcing myself. Oh my lord, dude, stop shooting me. This is another thing that I've started that I've forced myself now to become more consistent with, is making videos. And my OBS is bugging, man. I've tried for 3 days straight because I was wanting to record this on the weekend. Cannot get OBS to record without stuttering. Back to the point. I wanted to be more consistent. And this is one of the things that I'm forcing myself to be more consistent with and upload. Videos, bro. Videos. That's what I've always wanted to do. Oh, my lord. It's what I've always wanted to do. And I love it. Just like I love trading. And I feel like this is my place. I just haven't figured out what my niche is. And maybe this could be it. Just talking and recording. You never know. Dude, I uploaded a video saying just do it. And somebody commented and said they liked the talking. So that made me think, well, maybe this is it. So that is what I'm trying. No crazy edits. Just a place to talk and be real. Gameplay, honest conversation, yada yada. You know what I mean. Maybe some bullet points. Not scripted, but bullet points that... Oh, lordy. I'm dead. Basically a channel where I can document the process instead of pretending like I've already made it, just like a lot of other trading YouTubers do. Just be real with everyone, man. You might be in the same spot that I can, and you might be able to relate, which is cool. The main message I'm trying to make here, bro, is if y'all don't have it already figured out, probably don't. If you do, cool. But if you don't, like me, you're still learning, you're still trying, you don't know where you want to be, but just don't give up. You know you want more, and and you're willing to work for it, and go for it, man. There's so many other things that you can do besides a 9 to 5, and that's what I'm trying to do. But you're not alone. I'm still figuring this out too. Dude, I hate that sentry gun, bro. Why do they even have that in the game? If I had it, it's okay. If they have it, not okay. Alright, we're destroying it. How do you melee? I don't even know how to melee. Don't shoot me. I killed it. Oh, Jesus. Well, that was my little ramble for the day. Hope y'all enjoyed this little video. It was a bunch of nonsense. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't really nonsense. It was some good talks. This video file size is going to be absolutely humongous because I'm recording in very good quality. But I hope y'all enjoyed this little ramble, bros. Peace.